Hello everyone, good morning. All right, so we are now day 10 of our 100-day challenge. And today's topic is quite close to my heart, and it is one of the biggest reasons why it was easy for my partner to convince me to start this channel. So there's a complaint I see everywhere now from the forums, the comment sections, the guys who've been here a while. Where did all the good ones go? It used to be easy, now it's so much harder to find a good Filipina. And I'm going to answer that today, honestly, all the way to the bottom. But I'll warn you now, part of the answer is out there in the world, and part of the answer is standing exactly where you're standing. So don't get too comfortable, yeah? This one's for the man who actually wants to marry, not the man who wants to date around and see what happens. Don't worry, we'll get to him, and he's not going to enjoy it. You're not imagining it. She is harder to find. Let me show you why. First reason, and it's the one you already know, the pool is flooded. Our economy is in a bad way, and it's getting worse. And when a wave of foreign men shows up looking for love, the scammers show right up behind them because that's where the money walked in. And now it's not just the old scams, it's AI, fake faces, cloned voices, women who will not get on a video call because there is no woman there at all. So the pond you're fishing in is full of hooks with no fish. And every good real woman in there is now sitting next to 100 fakes, getting harder and harder to pick out of the pile. That's real, but that's the easy answer though, because the scammers aren't why the good ones stopped trusting you. Second reason, and this one's going to annoy the guys still selling you the old dream. Just go to the province, they say. Find a simple province girl untouched by all this. That advice is dead. And let me tell you why, as the Filipina actually standing here. Almost the entire country is online now, 95% of us. That sweet traditional offline province girl the internet keeps promising you, she's on TikTok too. She's getting the same messages, the same validation, the same ideas as the girl in Manila. And some of those ideas are good, and some of them are just imported bitterness. I've watched independent young women far from any city start saying the same hard lines like, pay up or go home, or broke boy don't deserve no love. Even that isn't the roots of it because none of it explains why the good woman, the real one, went quiet. You have to look in the mirror. Here it is, the thing underneath all of it. A Filipina is raised to date to marry. That's the whole point of dating to her. It was never a hobby. It was never, let's just see. So watch what happens when a foreign man arrives and says those exact words. Let's just date. Let's have fun. Let's see where it goes. She says yes, but not for the reason that you think. She says yes because she likes you and she sees something in you. And quietly in her heart, she is hoping, praying even, that one day you'll wake up and realize you want to keep her. She said yes to let's see while betting her heart on forever. And then you have your fun and you move on because for you, literally, it was just let's see and for fun. And you have no idea what you just did. Because a good woman doesn't get broken and stay the same. She gets broken and she changes. And she goes one of two ways. She either withdraws, pulls herself out of the water completely, decides it isn't safe to hope out loud anymore, and buries herself where no man like you can reach her. Or she turns, she gets hard, she gets calculating, she decides if the game is going to cost her anyway, she's going to be the one who wins it from now on. And she becomes the cold, transactional woman that the next foreign man is going to cry about. The man who comes here just to have fun is not separate from the problem. He is the factory. He is manufacturing the exact calculating women that the next guy swears are everywhere. You are not finding a broken market. Some of you are building it, one good woman at a time. And if you want the receipts on how both sides built this cycle, go watch episode 4 after this, The Loneliness Epidemic. It's a follow-up to episode 1, and it's the whole argument underneath this topic. Okay, back to it because someone's about to argue with me. And right about now, someone's shouting at their phone. If Filipinas are raised today to marry, then explain all the single mothers. Gladly, sir. Because they're not the exception to what I just said. They're the proof of it. Look at how it usually happens. She's young, 19, 20. A local boy promises her the world, a family, a future. She believes him because she was raised to believe that's what dating is for. So she gives him everything. And he runs because he was a coward and he has no spine. And the future was just something he said to get what he wanted. That's what trust cost her. That's what hoping got her. And here's the cruelty on top of the cruelty. Now, a lot of the local men won't touch her. They call her damaged goods, used, a burden. As harsh and as ugly as that is, that's the judgment she lives under. So she swears off all of it. And another good woman, because she was good, that was the whole problem, steps out of the local pool for good. That's not a market being hard. That's a country breaking its own good women and then wondering where they went. So let me answer the question straight. Where did the good ones go? They went quiet. They're sidelined. They got off the apps because the apps are wall to wall scammers and calculators now. They stopped saying yes to let's see. They put up walls and they started vetting like their life depends on it. Because from where they're standing, it does. The good ones aren't gone, they're hiding. And a lot of them are hiding from men exactly like the last man who taught them it wasn't safe to hope. How do you actually find her and know her when you do? Forget the long list of where to go. I'll boil it down to just one green flag and one red flag, and they're the same coin. The green flag is the one who gives you a hard time, the one who reads you like a hawk, who asks the uncomfortable questions, who doesn't melt the first time you're charming, the one who takes it slow and rechecks you every time something feels off. She is not playing hard to get. She is doing a risk assessment because she's the kind of woman who intends to keep whoever she chooses. The good one is the difficult one. So sit with that and deal with it, yeah? And the red flag, the exact opposite, the yes woman. The one where everything is easy, no friction, no hard questions, agrees with everything, adores you by Tuesday. That is you're enjoying so much, that's your warning. That's tier one who's desperate, or the calculator running a play, or the scammer showing you your own reflection. When it's a walk in the park, something is wrong with the park. Easy is the red flag, hard is the green one. Write that on your hand, yeah? And here's how you stop wrecking the good ones and stop attracting the bad ones. Be intentional. Date to marry or don't date her at all. Say what you want out loud at the start. Put your intentions on the table and ask her for hers. And compare notes and keep smoothing out the misunderstandings as you go. That's not unromantic. That's the whole game. Keep the four women in your head. Tier 1, Tier 2, the calculator, the scammer. And you'll spot who you're dealing with pretty fast. So stop leading with your wallet. Everyone has told you this, and yet you keep steamrolling yourself. Lead with money, and you will summon exactly the wrong women instantly. And stop being the nice guy. Be the good man. We did a whole talk on the difference on day 4, so go back to it if you have to, yeah? Now, the hardest part, and it's about sex. And I'm going to be very plain here. To a good Filipina, sex is not for fun. Sex is a contract. The moment she sleeps with you, in her heart, you are in a committed relationship that you both intend to see through. That's what it means to her, whether or not anyone said it out loud. So, if you are not serious about her, do not sleep with her. Full stop. That right there is exactly how you take a good woman and turn her into one of the bitter ones. You want fun with no strings? Fine. The player Filipinas exist too. There are plenty of them. And you'll know them because they'll happily sleep with you the moment you say the words just sex. Go find those and leave the good ones alone, please. And now the mirror turns on us, Filipinas, because we are not innocent in this, and I won't pretend that we are. So many of you sleep with him too soon, and you do it hoping it will turn into a relationship. And I have to tell you plainly, because your friends won't. It doesn't, girl. It never has. They say it, and it's true. Women are the gatekeepers of sex, men are the gatekeepers of commitment. When you hand over the sex hoping it buys you the commitment, you've given away the only thing that makes a man slow down and choose you. And then you're heartbroken when he doesn't. And to the ones who got burned and turned vindictive, who now play the next man for sport, drain him and dump him, I understand where it comes from, but hear me. All you're doing is breaking another man who goes on to break the next woman, who breaks the next man. You didn't escape the cycle, you became the cycle. And one more for both of you because it cuts two ways. You can guard too hard. A man so suspicious he sees a scammer in every sweet woman will walk right past the good one and grow old alone, protecting himself from nothing. And a woman so walled up she screens out every honest man will do the very same. The armor that keeps the bad ones out will keep the good one out too, if you never learn to take it off. So here's where I land. The good woman isn't extinct. She's just done being somebody's, let's see where this goes. She went quiet because too many men taught her it costs too much to hope out loud. So, gentlemen, stop hunting for her. Start building something she could actually walk toward. Become a man a careful woman can afford to bet on. Date to marry or leave the good ones alone, because every good one that gets broken for fun is one more the next good man is never going to get to meet. So, honest questions and be brave. Gentlemen, think about the women you've dated here. Did you leave them better or did you leave them bitter? Tell the truth. And Filipinas, are you hiding from bad men or have you started hiding from all of them? There's a difference, and only you know which one it is. Tell me below. And tomorrow, where the good ones actually are. And it's not the bars, it's not the apps, and it's not the advice everyone keeps giving you. It's a door almost nobody talks about, and I'm going to walk you right up to it. So come, walk with me.